everyone, this is The World According to Jason, and welcome to the first in my Japan travel series. For my first video, I wanted to share one of the biggest highlights from my recent trip to Tokyo. I had heard legends about being able to drive around in go-karts before my first visit, so as soon as we got there, me and my friend went hunting for them. My friend and I were able to quickly find one in Shibuya, but unfortunately, we didn't have everything we needed to be able to do it. So, in an effort to prevent any of you from experiencing the same soul-crushing disappointment I did, here are a few things you should know before your trip to Tokyo if you wish to live out your go-kart fantasy. The first thing to know is that it costs around $80 US as of January 2020, and it lasts from between 45 minutes to an hour. The most important thing though is something you're going to need to take care of before you leave your home country, and that is getting an international driver's license. Obviously you're going to need a passport as well, and finally bring your action camera and any kind of mounting that you want, although if you happen to forget them or you don't have one, you can rent them for an extra fee at the go-kart place. Getting an international driver's license is actually pretty easy if you live in the US. Simply go to AAA's website and fill out the required form, and then bring along some passport photos along with $25 to your local AAA office, and the process takes all about 5 to 10 minutes. Having learned from our grave mistake, we vowed to get our international driver's licenses and be prepared for our next visit. Now, the question you might be asking yourself is, which part of Tokyo should I do this in? Well, this is largely going to depend on what type of experience you want. Do you want a more chill ride without loads of people on the sidewalk or walking through intersections? Or do you want to drive through a busy metropolitan hub? If you're like me, you're going to want to be where all the action is. There are multiple places around the city where you can do this, but my recommendation is in Shibuya. You'll get to drive through the famous Shibuya crossing more than just a few times, and you'll spend a lot of time in the surrounding area. We chose to drive in the evening after dark as we thought it'd be more scenic with all the neon lights and big screens that flood the area. As you can tell from the video, at least hopefully, we had a lot of fun doing this. And I know there's many places doing the city. Ultimately, my friend and I decided Shibuya was right for us. It was in a really cool part of town. You get to go through that famous crossing. There's lots of people all around. And a side note on that, as you're driving around, you will see a lot of people waving to you, taking photos of you, and that's just par for the course. In fact, actually, when you're going through like the little training before you start, they mention that you'll be seeing this, and they actually ask you to wave back and smile as you're kind of a reflection of that brand. But yeah, if you've done this before, please share your experiences in the comment box below. Let me know if you've done this, and if you have, did you do it in the same area or a different area? If you have any questions, feel free to leave those too, and I'll get back as soon as I can. Well, that'll about do it for the first travel vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe for future content. If you didn't like it, let me know how I can improve. If you have any suggestions, that'd be great. And I hope to see you around, and until next time, stay curious.